Welcome to The Burning of the Midnight Lamp, where we are dissecting music history, album by album, and track by track. And we are starting on a new project, you could say, new Sparks project, of course. And the album is Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violins, and we have already discussed the album history in a podcast episode, if you want to go and listen to that. But of course, there is a single before the album was released, National Crime Awareness Week, that we will listen to and discuss today. So, very briefly, Sparks had left the 80s with interior design and an album that didn't do very well. And then he went into movie work, trying to make music for My the Psychic Girl, and he worked on this for years and years without nothing happening. We have discussed that as well before. As the 90s hit, they started to wanting to, create an album again for themselves. And so they spent a couple of years in the studio creating this album. Not because, it's so demanding and a lot of production and a lot of polishing, but simply because they didn't have any pressure. They had no deadlines to relate to from record companies. They had their own studio. They could go into the studio whenever they felt like it. And in this process, or at least we assume, they also made the song National Crime Awareness Week, which became the first hint or new sign from Sparks after the relatively long period where we had heard nothing from Sparks since, well, strictly speaking, 1989, when the last single was released. And National Crime Awareness Week is known for being the single that was released in November 1993, but it had in fact already been used in 1992 in the movie Unlawful Entry with Kurt Russell, Ray Liotta, and Madeleine Stowe, where it was used in a nightclub scene. And that was mixed by Steve Bates, who had done a lot of club remixes and things like that for Sparks back in the 80s. But for the single, they wanted a new remix, and via their music publisher, they got in touch with this Scottish dance act called Finny Tribe, kind of like an industrial type of dance act, and they made a remix that the two brothers really liked so much that they actually put it out on the single. And that's the version we're going to listen to first today, and that's also the version that is used in the music video. Mm-hmm. But I think we also might listen at least briefly to some of the remixes, including Steve Bates's mix that, if it's not the one used in the movie, it is at least very similar to the one used in the movie.
I can't remember the movie. Might have seen it in the 90s because it sounds a bit familiar, but...
I do remember Ray Liotta as being... He was very well casted as this creepy stalker.
Yeah, he's a policeman that stalks a couple after they had reported something. And I've not seen it. I've only seen the clip on YouTube of when they used the Spark song. And as far as I can hear, it's only instrumental. Mm. So if you didn't know that this was a Spark song and haven't read about it, I doubt that anyone would think that, okay, this is actually the new Spark song. So in that sense, for most people, probably 1993 single was the first sign.
Mm. Mm. It's unlikely that someone heard the song and went out to buy the single.
I don't know. Maybe if anyone of our viewers or listeners knew about it already in the movie, let us know in the comments below. It would be interesting to know. But the single as well, it didn't sell much, so that also probably went under the radar for many people.
Yeah.
But and of course it wasn't released on the album either. So in a way, it is the missing prologue to Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violins. as it was not on the original album. But it kind of opens the door into the whole Sparks reinvention of the 90s. You have the techno production, you have the remix culture, and all that goes in with that Sparks were using to the fullest on this album. And this is where we get the first taste of it. I don't know what you say. Should we just
jump into the crime scene?
Jump into the crime scene and have a listen to it.
It's a great title, though. Crime Awareness Week. It's sort of a dry title.
Yeah,
that they're so good at.
Sounds like. I mean, it's meant to sound like a campaign, obviously. So
the best thing is that the title is even being sung.
Yeah, it does. It is. And we're going to listen to the complete Psycho mix, as it's called, which I guess is the... If it had been on the album, it would have been the album version, I think. Because the single version is also called the Psycho Cut. There's an edited version, but it's the same song. So we're just going to jump into it, as it is on the extended version of the album.
First time listen for me, as usual. That's the Psycho strings.
Yep,
definitely is.
This is a new decade.
Yeah, it is. What better way to enter the 90s?
I can think of a few.
What?
This is a case of passion over reason. This is a case when your shoes don't need a shine. Give me some space, man, to practice my profession. I've got the ace, man, and what is yours is mine. In theory, yes, I abhor the violence. In practice, well, sometimes they freak. You honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. You honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. I'll put it to you this way, I love to take chances. I'll put it to you this way, I'm a happy guy. I'll put it to you this way, I love little headlines. Unknown Caucasian strikes one more time. So don't say a word, just hand me the Timex. Other places to go and people to meet. You honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. You honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. You honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. music, the curtain drawn back, the water turning red. Don't blame that on me. I ain't no Tony Perkins. I'm saner than you are. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Sparks hit the 90s.
Sparks hit the 90s, yeah, with a big 9. Well,
is it a 9 out of 10?
No.
Oh,
no, it's not. It's not a top song for first listen, but I do like the rolling synthesizer when it starts going after a prolonged intro. Mm-hmm. And nice chorus, and we discussed in the podcast the Pet Shop Boys connotations to this album, and they were absolutely here, not in the music, but in the way he sings it or speaks it.
Yeah,
he has this spoken verse that reminds me a lot of, well, Pet Shop Boys, and others.
And he does that a lot on the album as well, this kind of sprechgesang type of it's not quite rapping, it's not quite singing, it's not quite speaking, it's sort of in the middle there somewhere.
Yeah. And but they were catchy little thing. Not as good as interior design. That's not a line you hear often, I guess.
Well, I mean, now it should be, because I think both us and most of our audience, it seems, that has been commenting, likes that album. So I'm on Chris's team here. I do understand why this is not on the album, Gratuitous Sax, because basically I feel it's whatever's on there is stronger than this track. I feel it's a nice intro to a new decade, and got some elements that, you didn't really hear them in the 80s, which, like this type of filtering that is done, and that is very 90s.
Yeah, it is very, not only 90s, it is very clearly early 90s.
Yeah, it is.
It's very easy to not necessarily pinpoint the exact year, but to say that this was made in the early 90s. That is not hard to hear.
No, it's not nice. It's not hard to hear. It's, to me, charming, silly, has a bit of the KLF type of vibe.
Yes, a bit.
It does, actually, yeah.
It's like for fun. So
Grim Up North. I like the lyric a lot because of the dryness of it. Repeating the National Crime Awareness Week being such a completely on rock pop like title, and the chorus, and these little phrases: unknown Caucasian strike one more time, and just funny.
This is clearly about a criminal that thinks that National Crime Awareness Week is about him. It's a an homage to him, essentially.
Yeah.
You honor me.
Yeah, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week.
But with the Perkins...
Celebrates the criminals.
I ain't no... what's the line? I ain't no Tony Perkins, who played...
Norman Bates
in Psycho, and he used the Psycho strings, and it's the Psycho cut. So
that whole verse there is Psycho, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every time you shower, are you waiting for the music?
Yes. Don't blame that on me. Like, you know, he can't compete on the Psycho level.
Yeah.
He's not he's saner than that, but he's still a criminal. Mm.
And it's also so Sparks to, you know, you hear the title and you imagine that it's something, you know, normally this would be Awareness Week for National Crime, right? That would be, you know, be careful when you're outside and watch where you go and et cetera, lock your doors and, you know, don't leave valuables in the car, blah, blah,
Call
blah.
911.
And it's not about that at all.
That's the scenario, which is so funny because it almost feels like they were asked to do this type of charity song.
Yeah.
And then they would deliver this, which is really tongue-in-cheek, typical Sparks.
No, but as a song, I don't mind it at all. It took a while for me to like it, I think. So hearing it for the first time, I probably would have agreed with Chris here. And still, it's not the best song of Sparks in the 90s either. But it has some really nice elements in it. Parts of the song is great, you know, when they have the instrumental and the bass comes in, that's lovely. Nice. And also the pre-chorus, or I don't know what to call it doesn't really have a chorus, does it? But that you honor me, I feel unique when it goes into minor chords with his synth pads underneath there. That's a really lovely part, and maybe the best part of the song for me.
Yeah, there. I also like some of the elements here. I just think that it feels like they are more fulfilled on the album.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's the first time we kind of hear Sparks in that 90s flavor, I think we can say. And it was... you know, maybe you know, like a practice run for the album in a way. It's not quite there yet, but they're sort of working their way towards it. It was the mix we heard here was made by Finny Tribe, as we mentioned, but there's a ton of remixes for it.
Can I ask you, why is there a mix? I think it's this one that has a mix called the Mother's Mix.
It's not this one.
It's not this one. It's another one.
Yeah, there is another one. The Mother's Mix was made by Steve Bates. There were 9 mixes in all of the versions. Yeah. So the one we heard now is Complete Psycho called, and then you have the Psycho Cut, which is the maybe radio version you could call it, and that's the one they also use in the video. There's one called Highly Strung Hoedown, which is even shorter. It is on YouTube, and as far as I can tell, it's just an even shorter version of it.
That's also an amazing title.
2:30. It was released on a maxi CD single in UK. And then there is a 13 Minutes in Heaven mix, which is 13 minutes long.
Lots of instrumental.
Yeah,
I would assume.
It's also on the 2019 version of the album.
Isn't that something you always would like for mixes to be?
Often.
30 minutes long.
Was
Depending
also made
on the original.
It's also made by Finny Tribe. And there's a slightly shorter version of it called the Finiflex Taster, 9 minutes long. Was released on the UK 12-inch promo single. And then we have Perkins Playtime, it's an 8-minute long version.
Perkins playtime.
And then there are 4 different Steve Bates mixes that was. Some of them were released on the later CD versions, but it was also released on a promo single that Sparks released themselves in 1992. It's on Discog, so that's why I know about it. So it wasn't for sale or anything like that. But that has 4 mixes. So Bates Motel mix is one of them, Janet Leigh mix, and Mother's mix are all there.
This could be Mother from Psycho. Not quite herself today.
And the Janet Leigh mix is also on the 2019 version of Gratuitous Sax album.
Also a Psycho reference.
So there are 3 versions of it as a bonus track on that album. And at least 4 different singles, if it wasn't more.
Do you have the cover?
Yeah, I have it here.
Yeah, looking a bit sinister.
Ron here with his tongue out, black and white photo. It's quite a nice single cover. There's also an alternative version of it. That's just
that's sinister.
Mid colors. It's not quite a negative either. It's
Flare
posterized kind of version.
Posterized, yeah.
Yes. And I like the logo in the bottom. It said Affiniflex production, but from first look, it looks like some kind of awareness week logo.
Does.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
So what you said, should we take a look at the music video?
Yes.
I would love to. I have no idea what that one is.
Let's take a look at it.
On and on, the world keeps spinning. On and on, I keep on
The patented
This
dance
is a
moves.
case of passion over reason. This is a case when your shoes don't need a shine. Give me some space, man, to practice my profession. I've got the ace, man, and what is yours is mine. In theory, yes, I abhor the violence. In practice, well, sometimes they freak. You honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. You honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. I love big chances. I'll put it to you this way. I'm a happy, happy guy. I love little headlines. Unknown Caucasian strikes one more time. So don't say a word. Just hand me the Timex.
The lip syncing is not the greatest. There's some editing things going on here.
Yeah, I guess it's also not the best quality, so...
No, because he was miming something and there was no sound.
Yeah, but there...
So it's like he's been miming to the lyric, but not necessarily this mix. So when they cut it together, it just...
that could be...
He was doing like this, and then they were synced, and then he was continued to speak with other
But it felt like he was turning away like this, you know?
Yes, as well.
Every time you shower, are you waiting for the music? The curtain drawn back, the water turning red. Don't blame that on me. I ain't no Tony Perkins. I'm saner than you are. I know that for a fact. deep during National Crime Awareness Week. And you honor me, I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week.
Yeah.
Not their best video.
Not their best video. No, I don't know what I felt like if I saw this in the 90s. I would definitely be intrigued with the contrast of these two brothers. One dressed in a hoodie and the other one in a suit and a tie. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
It was actually directed and mixed and all that by Finny Tribe.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, in Edinburgh.
All right. Mm. Yeah, definitely feels like it's edited like a dance video. Mm.
They did play it live a couple of times, actually. A little bit around 95, possibly more. In 2004, they actually played it around 7 times. And it's not like it's a massive tour in that year, so it could have been all their concerts, actually. It was also played in 2008 on when they played all the albums, but then it was the encore of the pulling rabbits out of a hat night.
I am.
So chronologically, it doesn't fit. And there is a DVD version from Stockholm in 2004 where they play it, and I think we will take a look at that. But I was thinking first, maybe we can just take a brief listen to some of the mixes, and I wanted to start with the Janet Leigh mix, which I think is the, as I mentioned, the one that is most similar to the one used in the movie scene in Unlawful Entry, made by Steve Bates. So in a way, maybe this would have been the original.
Yeah, I like this.
Especially that part.
The deep bass. It's the Janet Leigh scream.
Yeah.
So 90s, those drums.
Yes.
This does remind me a bit when I started mixing for fun in something called Acid.
Yeah.
Because you would have these type of samples in there. It was so much fun. Certainly takes a bit of time before the vocal.
I was.
Nice with the piano. Or synth piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. It is mostly an instrumental version of it.
Yeah.
What do you mean instrumental? There's all the screaming.
Yep. Yes, they're screaming.
There are vocals here of some sort.
And the Perkins Playtime mix is also on YouTube. We can jump a little bit around it. It's 8 minutes long.
Cannot say if this the sound of the vinyl is meant to be there or if it's an actual vinyl being played.
I think it is taken from the 12-inch vinyl.
Ominous. And now, the news.
Yeah.
The 9 o'clock news.
It's also Finiflex that makes it.
Like expecting it to,
Yeah.
but it's, how long are we? 2 minutes into?
Yeah.
Just this tiny build-up.
They're
Ah,
teasing
here it
us.
comes.
Oh.
There's
Wasn't
something
that
else
boom?
comes.
It was a,
Goes like this for a minute or so as well before the bass comes in.
It's absolutely... It's really not what I expected that build-up to turn into.
It's actually a quite good remix. But it doesn't change a lot after this. Actually, you can jump 7 minutes in, and it's
mostly made for people on E. Dancing on the 5th hour. In a derelict industrial house in Yorkshire.
yeah.
They would feel that it's the best thing ever invented.
Of course, every song would be the
Yeah.
best thing in that environment. But yeah, well, it's not made for 3 guys in the 40s sitting with headphones, grooving. When it's not the right environment to experience this masterful remix called Perkins Playtime.
Probably not. No, but it is actually a quite nice mix. I listened through it once. Also listened through the 13 minutes Heaven version. It's not.
Of course you did.
It's slightly different.
He's not kidding research here. He's doing it.
No. But I think we'll skip that one, and then we can listen briefly to the live version from 2004, which is also quite cool. Actually.
Yeah, that's intriguing.
From Stockholm.
Stabbing with a microphone.
This is a case of passion over reason. This is a case when your shoes don't need a shine. Give me some space, man, to practice my profession. I've got the ace, man, and what is yours is mine. In theory, yes, I abhor the violence. In practice, well, sometimes they freak. You honor me, I feel unique to the National Crime Awareness Week. You honor me, I feel unique to the National Crime Awareness Week.
This is really good.
Yeah, it's
But I mean,
clearly the best version.
yeah, but it's like we never see them do a bad performance out of anything.
Put it to you this way.
That's Tammy Glover on the drums. She
Yeah.
came in '97, and Dean Manta on guitar.
I love the little
He
headlines.
played in Fate No More in the mid-90s.
Oh,
And then he went into Sparks and remained with Sparks for 20 years, actually.
okay.
He's the longest musician they ever had.
And people to meet.
All the way up to 2017 he played with them.
I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. Yeah, honor me. I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week. Yeah, honor me. I feel unique. It's National Crime Awareness Week.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, if only we had known about Sparks at this point, I would have been an instant fan.
Yeah. So there's probably a lot more that could be said. I don't have that much more info really, and We're also eager to get into the album.
Mm.
So I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone who has been watching this episode. We'll be back in a couple of days with the first track on Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violins. The title, or the first part of the title track, Gratuitous Sax. A short little intro. We do that in a separate episode. And then we come back with When Do I Get to Sing My Way, a couple of days after that. So until then, you must all have a great day, and goodbye.
Don't do crime.
And do leave us your comments when you're not doing crime to tell us if you like National Crime Awareness Week.
Or even if you are doing crime, just leave a comment.
Just be aware.
Yeah, be aware.